I've been asked to explain brain talk, and my response is that as you call yourself a writer like I do, well, when you write, you ask the question many, many times, where did the idea come from?
The brain is the body. From the base of your feet to the top of your head, you may sense and feel the brain. In theory, the brain's body means the brain in the lead of the body. The way the sense path interacts with the receive allows the brain to respond through the neuroconversion of the outer and inner self. Being human is a skill. Being a human system is a set of skills. Being human science is a self-study skill. You live and learn how to sense, feel, and focus brain and body connections. You sense, to feel, to focus the experience of self as brain and body messaging. You sense to receive contact. You feel to receive interaction. You focus signs of care to cooperate. You think through the way the body feels. You reflect through the way you sense and receive emotion. Human systems science is the study of brain, body, and sense events to expand brain talk through the neurophysics of self. The crisis of self: when you think before you feel, you drift through social cognitive clashes with emotion. You refuse to allow your brain to lead your body through a sense of feel for self. This makes it harder to accept the way your brain talks back. You choose to shift back to the physics of self, rather than receive the neurophysics of self. Your inner voice induces a sense of fear. When you think to respond, you ignore the way you feel. When you feel things, you tend to process the way it feels to think. That means to reflect through the things you feel, rather than through the things you fear. A sense of feel opens you up to the experience of changes in the way the body feels. That can be the flow of emotion that challenges the thought process loop between sense and receive path transfers to stages of focus. Fear creates feelings of reflection. States of mind, I call memory clips. Store thoughts that trip emotional reactions to contact and lack the brain-body crossover to a sense of feel for the experience of changes in self. Self must interact through the experience of feelings to learn with the brain in the lead to assess receive path functions. In other words, a sense of feel means you use the body to sense, and the brain to feel and focus the crossover from your inner voice to brain talk. When you pause to think, you are evaluating the states of your mind. When you choose to accept the need for your brain to act in the lead of your body, the act to feel forms the process loop. Your sense, feel, and focus process cycle. It means to sense, to feel, and to focus the way you perform through the evaluations of emotion and thought in the sense path and thought, reflection and feelings responding from the receive path. As the body enters contact, the brain interacts through the choices you make to feel or not to feel your way through sense and receive path functions. Thought flows from an endless stream between choices made and failures to act through the experiences of fear.